In today's video, we would be discussing on how we could build our SaaS application. Technically, we have two options. One is like no code platforms or low code platforms. Second is the coding method where you actually code your entire SaaS application from scratch. We will be looking into both of them, couple of parameters and benchmark. So which one is more reliable for you? You can decide at the end of the video. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe for more videos. So starting off which we are going to focus on the no code, or we can say like low code. In which what we happen is that we have given certain kind of editing tools. We have been given certain kind of interface where we can make the use of drag and drop functionalities, where we can make the use of like typography and all the manual stuff. Like it does not require any coding, though there is a part where you can also code it, and you can actually build your entire website using these couple of editors and all. So WordPress, talking about WordPress, it's like one of the most famous place where you can actually build up on your website, and you really don't require to know the PHP in terms of coding. You can sign up for an account. They will give you like a couple of templates. You can choose the templates you want. You can start editing on top of it, and obviously your site would be ready within couple of minutes. But in terms of SaaS application, if you're trying to build with the WordPress, I personally don't recommend using WordPress for the SaaS application. But yes, if you are having a web shop or you are doing some kind of e-commerce business, WordPress is the best tool where you can make the use of all those functionalities. Now, coming on the second on our list is Bubble. Now, I think most of you guys have heard about Bubble. It's a good platform where you can actually get started with your SaaS. They provide all the subscription, they provide all the code as well as the interface, where you can actually build your own custom SaaS application using the plugins, widgets, the UIs which are available in Bubble. In case like there are a couple of constraints, obviously, like it's very good. They have a lot of pre-built and APIs integration, third-party APIs integration, and it's also robust. So Bubble is a very nice place to build your SaaS apps and for SaaS application. But in terms of scalability and maintenance, you would be bounded within the Bubble ecosystem. So this is like one of the one of the disadvantage in the no code, low code platform, where you are actually being bounded inside one ecosystem, and the team that you're going to build tomorrow would be on top of that ecosystem only. So other than this, Bubble is a very nice tool if you want to get started with a SaaS application, and your SaaS application is not very complicated. Like it does not have whole bunch of third-party integration, then millions of rows is being shuffled up, then you have like ETL pipelines which are being used in your SaaS application. So in terms of if you are building some kind of very easy to use SaaS and tools plugins, I will say Bubble is the best place. You can check it out also. Links would be in the description as well, and it's a good place to start with SaaS. Coming on to our list is the Shuffle. Shuffle is actually a place where you can start building your website with the help of a drag and drop features. They provide a couple of things with Tailwind, Bootstrap, Material UI, and Pluma. And with Shuffle, you can make your entire website within a few minutes, obviously. But one thing in the Shuffle is that it's not dynamic, and they don't have any type of CMS they provide to you. So just like in WordPress provides you a CMS, and WordPress is something like in which there is a CMS which helps you to actually dynamically change your data and add the contents as per you want, see the reviews, the people whom you are contacting. So all these things happen in the WordPress, but not in the Shuffle. Shuffle does not have any CMS. They will just make a static landing pages for you. But yes, you can export those landing pages into pub file or .html templates, and then you can customize and add your own customization on top of it. Coming to on our list is then the Airtable. Now Airtable personally I have not used, but seeing my friends and other people reviews, Airtable is also quite good, but I would not recommend much in terms of Airtable. Personally, me, that I have not used Airtable, but in terms of SaaS application, you can start with Bubble. As you know, Airtable has some kind of I don't find most of the people using Airtable in terms of making app development and in terms of making robust apps. But yes, it's a growing ecosystem and growing startups. So you can also check Airtable out. They have a couple of pricing, and you can also try their free plan out. So Apart from this, I have also mentioned one link in the description. You can check this out. They have given a couple of other than low code platforms, which will help you in order to see like what all services which are available in the market and which you can go and pick up. But my first priority, if you want to go with low code and no code, if you want to make a web shop or a e-commerce business, go with WordPress. If you want to make an intermediate SaaS application which does not require much functionality, or in future it's like you're not have big plans for it, go with Bubble. And the landing page, obviously you can go with the Supple. So this is what Matchstack would be in terms of no code, low code, and you can follow this. Now in terms of the coding scenarios, if we discuss about the coding perspective, with the coding perspective, we have a couple of things that we can look into it. For example, in the coding perspective, you are having certain stacks and certain technologies out there which you can use for building it. You can check my other videos out in which I've explained like what are the tech stack which are typically used for building the SaaS application. But yes, in terms of certain things, for example, in terms of pricing and the budget, in the coding perspective, you have to pay a certain amount of money, because there is a development team, there's servers, there's like maintenance and all. So you need to bear about like more than $5,000, $6,000 in order to just make your SaaS application work. Typically a beginner SaaS application, it's also like someone will easily charge you around $2,000, and this is how you can build it out. In terms of code reliability and scalability, yes, in coding you will have the scalability. You can add features, integrate it, change it. In future you can add teams on it, make people work on it. So yes, coding scenarios have the flexibility and the space where you can easily code it and scale it down the road. But in the no code, the ecosystem bounds you within their own interface, and you have to build a team within their own interface only. So this is the one thing. And in terms of time and complexity, I will say actually it depends. Now in terms of complexity, APIs and coding and most of the libraries which is available in the market, so people really don't code very much often. They can use something like, if I code with Node, I always use the this npm, which is a package manager. It has a lot of libraries inside it. So I personally don't code all the things from scratch. I just go and copy paste, and I know like how to edit it and what I'm writing it down. So this is the scenario in the coding. But yes, in the no code, your time and now this is the very important thing, your time would be really saved. You can directly integrate plugins, you can directly find widgets on what platform you are using, and you can use it. But again, like you need to check, Bubble has lot of them, so this is my recommendation. Obviously Bubble has lot of the integration and which is available. You can directly make the use of it. WordPress in the other hand also have a lot of things in it. It's written in PHP, so you can like search. For example, if you want to edit your website, there's a plugin called as Elementor. You can use this plugin for the WordPress editing. Now obviously they also provide you flexibility in terms of coding scenarios, but the flexibility is not very wide open. Yes, you can go and edit your code also, like code editing, but in terms of my experience, it really doesn't work or really doesn't suits very much. So this is what I will say. If you are going to start with no code, low code, these are the symptoms and these are the things that you need to take care of. The scalability and the foundation is one area, but yes, the money is saved and the time is also saved, and you can build any application within some time. But in the coding perspective, only go when your application is very robust, when you have like lot of plans on it, investors, and you feel like, okay, tomorrow I'm going to have different versions, I would be running on different clouds and services. Then you can go and check my other videos in which I have explained the tech stack, and you will be able to get it from there. Now in terms, if you need other consultation also, I have my own website where you can go and check it out. It is called Consult with Shiv. You can go and check it out, the Consult with Shiv. You can book a consultation from here. I will be able to answer your calls, and we can meet like a 15-minute session, and we can have all the doubts clear. Or you can also go and check my Patreon link. So all these links would be in the description, so you can check them out and take these links also from there. I hope you all really like the video. Please give it a thumbs up.